What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing John Wick Chapter 4. John Wick is back, baby. You know what John Wick is doing, man? He's trying to clear his name. He's trying to survive out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was breaking the rules of the high table, but he's trying to do his thing, man. Leave him alone. John Wick, man, he out here is New York City, but nah, he going to take out the dude that sits above the high table in Morocco. He's going all the way to Morocco and be like, yo, man, let me go. Call the high table off. If you can't do it, I'm going to just kill you right here now. He's like, I can't do it. He kills him. So now the pressure's on again. So the guy, the Marquis, Vincent de Gramont, is a senior member of the high table. And he's like, yo, we taking John Wick out. And I'm taking it out on you, Winston, of the New York Continental. You were supposed to kill John Wick and you failed last time. So now you're demoted. You're losing the New York Continental and we blowing it up. They blowing up the whole hotel. That's a hell of a demotion. Can you imagine if you had your job and they be like, man, you're fired. Blow up this Jack in the Box. They're like, you blowing up the whole Jack in the Box? Yes. You wasn't getting it done as manager. Now we blowing up the whole staff. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't blow up the whole staff. Everybody could have left, but you get what I'm saying. So now John Wick is on the run. Winston wants revenge. You know what I'm saying? They took my job and blew up my hotel. Man, I want revenge, but I don't know how to get the revenge that I want. And so John Wick is hiding at another continental, which is in Japan, because he has a friend there. And so, you know, anybody harboring John Wick at this point, you're liable to lose your job, your title, or maybe even your life messing around with this. So he's putting his friend in Japan at risk. And the guy at the high table hires a guy named Kane, who has been an assassin for a long time. He's blind, but he's one of the best assassins out. He hires him to go on the trail of John Wick. And so everybody's looking for John Wick as usual. He's hiding out in Japan. They get wind of it. They show up in Japan. They're like, yo, man, if you got John Wick here, man, listen, turn him over. We might not fall down upon you. And so pretty much he's like, well, we ain't got him. Fight ensues, it's going down, it's crazy. So without spoiling anything, it's pretty much John Wick on the run from the high table. But since the dude that's after him is doing some shady stuff, John Wick is like, yo, I'll challenge you to a duel. And so with that, okay, the high table can honor the duel if he gets the backing of a crime family. So he goes to Russia to get the backing from a particular crime family. He's like, yo, we're going to kill you right now, John Wick, unless you can kill the person that killed my father. If you kill the person that killed my father, then I will back you in the duel. So now John Wick, he has to go kill this man that killed her father so he can get the backing. So it's like John Wick is all over the place. And the action sequences in this movie, come on, man. They making it hard for other action movies, man. Like when you see fight choreography to this level, it's just like, man, come on, man. Give us a chance. Give us a chance. This movie is almost 3 hours long, but I enjoyed every second of it, every fraction. I was just like, yo, this is dope. Because the characters are dope. It's full of formidable opponents. Now, of course, you're going to have the foot soldiers as easy work. Easy work is a part of the game. But there's always, what I like about the John Wick franchise, there's always assassins sprinkled in to add a challenge for John Wick, or like, you know, a formidable opponent. This is apparent all throughout the movie. Donnie Yen is fantastic in the role of Kane. Bill Skarsgård plays the villain at the high table that wants to take John Wick out. He was also played Pennywise in the It movies. He's good as a villain role. There's a tracker looking for John Wick. It's like, yo, I'm just trying to get the money up so I can turn you in. His name is Mr. Nobody. He is an interesting character. Scott Adkins is in this movie. You probably won't even recognize him in this joint. He's great as usual. Of course, you know, Ian McShane is back as Winston, who's always incredible. And this movie is just, you know, the world that they built is really dope. Like I said, some of the best action around. Like The Raid and John Wick are like cream of the crop action movies right now. And I feel bad for other movies now, man. Like if you're gonna be set in the real world, man, you gotta step up the action. You gotta look at John Wick and just be like, what they doing on John Wick? Now, they got bulletproof suits, unlimited clips. I don't know where they're getting all these clips from, because it's so many shots fired. I'm like, yo, how many clips did you have in this suit? You just fired 273 bullets. How many clips did you have in this suit? But the fight choreography was just, and I'm tired of the Oscars ignoring fight choreography in movies of this magnitude. Yeah, you got the cinematography and the other, but I feel like they should have a specific award for fight choreography and like how those scenes are constructed and shot. And then you think about the amount of time and effort it takes to choreograph all of these scenes, the amount of work that goes into it, and it's cinematic, like, you know, to stage these scenes and how to move the camera, where the camera should start and where it should end up, and the edit, and there's so much that goes into it. I feel like the Academy Awards doesn't give action sequences and action choreography their just due. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they had like a little technical award that they never really, you know, highlight or spotlight, but I feel like that's an award they should pay attention to. Like, you know, regardless of, you know, the storyline and the high art of the story and the performances, that's cool. But still give credit to where credit is due. Like putting this together. And John Wick ain't no slouch critically. This John Wick has the highest score on Rotten Tomatoes out of the franchise. How many franchises do you know where each sequel is more critically acclaimed than the one before it? You know what I'm saying? Each John Wick, the reviews get better and the grosses go up. That's a rare feat. Not a lot of franchises can boast that. Like, shoot, even Harry Potter, it was like the first one came out, the second one made less than the first one. So it was moving all around the whole time, you know what I mean? And so even the third one made less than the second one. So it was like, and then it goes back up and back down and back up. John Wick is steadily moving up with each turn. And I look at Keanu Reeves and I'm just like, bro, how are you doing all of this? I know you tired. And that's another element of John Wick I like too. John Wick looks tired. When he's going through all these fights, he's just like, bro, he be getting up off the floor. I'm like, yo, I feel you, bro. I feel every kick, every flip, every bullet. He getting shot. He falling off high windows and ledges and just like, yo. But I feel like every time he gets up, he just like, oh, God. Bless America. You feel that, and I like it. I love it. Donnie Yen damn near stole the show, man. He's incredible in this movie, and just an interesting character. And I can't wait to see it again. And you know, I feel like I haven't been saying that about a lot of movies, but I want to see it again just so I can absorb the fight choreography bliss that I just witnessed. So yes, John Wick is that dude, man. Forget all that. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of John Wick 4? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving John Wick Chapter 4 4.5 saxophones out of 5. 4.5, I ain't even had to think about it. I was like, this movie it did not disappoint. And the bar was high. It did not disappoint, man. Now I want to see it again. So if you like action movies, man, you a fraud if you don't go watch John Wick. It's cream of the crop premiere action. But I just be like, man, the fight choreography, man, it makes you tired just looking at it. You be like, man, I know all of y'all are tired. All right, that's my review of John Wick Chapter 4. Let me know what you thought about John Wick 4 in the comment section below. Also, let me know which one is your favorite. Out of the 4, which one is your favorite? Which one has your heart? I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna binge everything. I'm gonna watch John Wick 4 again, and I'm gonna stream the other 3 again just to refresh. And then I'm gonna come back with like, all right, this is how I rank them. I can't do it right now, but John Wick is undefeated. 4-0. Remains undefeated, man. Shout out to all involved. And shout out to the director, man. You're doing your goddamn thing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.